For the first part of our presentation, I will review the cognitive neuroscience behind retrieval practice and how they shaped our project. A key issue in the literature is the illusion of knowing. When students reread notes or review work examples, the material feels familiar, but this doesn't always lead to durable learning. Retrieval practice works differently because it requires learners to actively recall information from memory. Although this feels more effortful, research suggests that this desirable difficulty helps strengthen long-term retention. Four mechanisms help explain why retrieval strengthens memory. First, retrieval reactivates memory traces, making later recall easier. Second, it may support consolidation, helping new learning become more stable over time. Third, once a memory is retrieved, it briefly becomes open to updating, which is why corrective feedback matters. Fourth, effortful recall engages attention and monitoring more than passive review. Based on this evidence, our main outcome was a research-informed framework for grade 3 to 4 maths entry and exit tickets, with guidance on frequency, cumulative spacing, question types, and feedback routines. This framework provided the theoretical basis for the implementation discussed in the next section.
For the second part of our project, we use cognitive science findings to design a simple, realistic template for retrieval practice in maths. So the main idea is that retrieval strengthens learning when students actively recall information, especially when practice is spaced over time, kept low stakes, and followed by a quick corrective feedback. Our implementation is built around a weekly routine. 3 times a week, we use short entry or exit tickets around 3 to 5 minutes. Each ticket includes 3 types of question: 1 fluency item, 1 conceptual item, and then 1 transfer item. This supports cognitive load principles, automatic recall of basics frees working memory for reasoning. A key enhancement is spacing. Each includes 1 item from today, 1 from last week, and 1 from 2 or 3 weeks ago. This creates desirable difficulty and strengthens long-term retention. Another enhancement is feedback. After the ticket, we do a self-check with model answers, and the teacher addresses common misconceptions. This matters because retrieval without feedback can reinforce errors. Example of an entry ticket. So, for example, for the first question, that would be fluency, 6 times 7. Then spaced review, what is the value of 4 in 402, for example. And then the third question is transfer, a short word problem connected to the topic. Overall, this template translates cognitive science into a routine teachers can actually use. It targets the key ingredients that make retrieval effective: spacing, desirable difficulty, and a quick feedback. Thank you for your attention.